What you doing down there, my little friend? Are you busy looking for nuts and stuff? Yes. Did you get one? Oh, you got yourself a little nut, haven't you? Yes, you're a healthy looking little bugger, aren't you? Yeah, I'm so happy you made it, buddy. So happy you made it through that winter. Yeah. Yeah, you're so... Look, you're so friendly. You like come and see what I'm doing and stuff, don't you? Yeah, that's what I like about you guys. Yeah. He's gone now. It's the second one I saw today. Okay, I've got to go down to my compost bin. Just gotta get my gloves. Where did I put them? Because I've got to empty my composting toilet tomorrow. So I need to check the compost bin and see if everything in there has been biodegraded. So let's just go down there, and I got to empty my urine bottle as well. So that's it there. Okay, let's start this beast up. Okay, I've got my trailer on, so we're gonna go back and get that composting bin, and I'm gonna try to put it up by the solar array. Because that's where all the sun is, and then that'll just break all that down in the summertime. If I can just throw that on. Tip it in. Okay. See, if I didn't have those bloody trees there, I could just drive straight over there. I don't think I can get around them. Shit, we'll have to go around. The next part, that's going to be hard. Baby, climb, climb, yeah, fuck yeah, get up there, you shit. Oh. Damn. Okay, that was easier than I thought it would be. Get this damn thing moved. Now that will get sun in the summertime, and that will break down all that stuff in there. Okay, let's turn this beast around. Down there, see if I can get down here. Take it easy. Good. Okay, so I should have moved that compost bin a long time ago up there. I gotta go down and get my camera trap down by the beaver dam. Don't know if I should just go do that now while I've got everything on. Okay, so let's go down and get my camera trap, and then I'll show you the state of the trail. What's going on with my key here? For fuck's sakes. Okay, just take it nice and slow because I don't want to get stuck. So I've been going across country a bit because of that mud. So what I'm doing is I'm going up here and then cutting down and then cutting across so I'm not hitting the mud as much. Obviously I got it in 4-wheel drive. Okay, let me just take it out of 4-wheel drive. As you can see, the water's running down the mountain because of all the runoff from the snow. It's going to be like this for probably another couple of weeks. I mean, if the sun comes out, the weather changes, but the weather's been pretty grim, really. It's been down below freezing at night. About 6 degrees centigrade now. Still snow down there, not much, it's almost gone. I've been going around it. Loads of creatures drink from this bog. I've caught on my camera trap. I've caught bears, coyotes, foxes, fishers, minks. I mean, there's been so many animals down here. It's like an animal highway, this trail. Bears, you name it, deer, it's all down here. Beautiful. Okay, there's the beaver dam, and there's my camera trap just down there, if you can see it. So let's just get it out, see what's happening here. I don't know if we've caught anything. Okay, it's been such a long time since I've friggin' okay, let's have a look here. Can't really tell, the screen is so small. I'll have to take it back up to the cabin and then stick the drive in my computer and see what I've caught. That's it there. I think their den is out there in the middle. Because the other day I heard them over there chopping down trees. Obviously, because I make a racket in the quad bike. I'll scare everything actually. All the animals get scared by that. Hang on, let me just get on my quad bike. There's the tree that was blocking the trail. I'll just come up and you can see it better. Still a bit of snow down here. Okay, I've got the camera trap. I'll put it away and I'll check it when I get back up to the cabin. So there's the tree that was down. It was all rotten out and it was dead anyway. You can see where it was all rotten out. And that's where I made the alternative path up there. So it was a bit of a tight squeeze getting through there and then swinging around on the other side of that tree. But I mean, I managed it, but it was a bit difficult with all the snow down in there. But anyway, we got rid of that tree. It's there for later. I can chop it up or whatever. But I have so much wood down on my property that I'm probably just going to leave that tree because I don't really need it. I've got enough firewood to last me 100 years. Just on my land. About there, then you got this last bit. I'm just going to put in 4-wheel drive. Just take my time. You get up to this bit, you get in a plateau, then you got this last bit of the climb up. Cross country again. Shit. Come on. Whoa. I love this quad bike. I just love driving this thing. It's so much fun. I will miss it. Such a good girl. It's so reliable, this quad bike. I love it. It's my mate. You're my mate, aren't you, mate? Hey, it's this time of the year again where I'm having to clean the composting toilet. I mean, I've done a video before on it, but I just thought I'd just do a quick one just for any of you who've just come to the channel and you wonder about my toilet arrangements. I don't actually have an outhouse. I did have one, but my daughters didn't like going out at night to use it, so I ended up buying a composting toilet and put it in the cabin. So last time I was here, I didn't empty it. I just left it in the cabin. So I'm gonna empty it this time. So I've taken it out of the cabin, and this is it here. So there's the top. So what happens, I'm going to clean all that out. Your solids go in there, and then your urine go in there. And what happens is the urine fills up into a bucket that goes in this section, and all your solids go in there. So that's what it looks like. And what you put in it is like this stuff called coconut coir. This is it here. It's the last brick I have. So that's what it is. It's coconut coir. So what it is, you break it up, stick some water in it, and it expands like 10 times or something. Then I dump that in the bottom. And that's it really. And then you put it all back together. The top goes on. Get back here. Using my bag. That goes back on the top, and then it just fits inside your cabin or whatever. And that's all it is. So once I empty this, I'm going to stick it up in the composting bin, which I moved the other day, up there so that it gets direct sunlight, so the heat will break down the existing compost that's in there. Because last time I was here, I left it by my A-frame, which doesn't really get any sun, but now I moved it up there so it gets direct sunlight, so the heat will be pounding in on that composting bin, and it will start breaking down everything in there. So next time I come back, I should just be able to dump it and it'll be lovely compost. Okay, so that's the compost. Well, the coconut coir. I normally just stick it in a bucket, then just get my knife and just break it up. And then I add a bit of water to it. I'm just breaking up this compost, and I'll show you in a sec once I get most of it up. And it just comes into, when you break it up and add a bit of water to it, it just turns into like soil type material, and then you just pour it into your composting toilet. I'm not sure, there might be other things that you can buy to put in it, but I just buy this coconut coir. I normally buy like a box of 10. You can buy them on Amazon, or you can buy them at Home Hardware. It's like a chain of stores in Canada, like DIY stores. You can buy them there. Last time I bought it was like a few years ago, and I think this is the last of it. When it's just me up here, I don't really need to change it. The only reason why I'm changing it is because I don't know when I'm going to be back. So that's why I'm going to change it. I mean, it'll just decompose inside, but I best just empty it and just put fresh stuff in, so when I come back it's all ready to go, and I can just use it if I gotta go. And then wish it around with the water. I mean, some of the stuff in there is already biodegrading. Yeah, when I have visitors up here, no one goes out at night. They're all afraid. I mean, I go out because I don't, you know, I go out and go to the toilet, like if I got to do a pee or something. It is freaky when you come from a big city and you come out here. It does freak people out, to be honest. I suppose it's like going to a city, you're going into the inner city, and you know, you're worried about getting mugged or whatever. I guess it's the same type of feeling, but when you're out in the wilderness, you have other predators out there like bears or wolves or whatever, but they don't bother you. It's just more than likely encountering them by surprise if you're coming up a ridge or whatever. I try to always when I come into the cabin, there's a bit where I don't see it's like a plateau, and I know bears graze on there and other creatures, so before I get to that plateau I always make myself known, because I don't want to scare a bear or put an animal in a defensive mode. So they hear you coming anyway, and they take, you know, most of the time they hear you coming and they'll just move on. But yeah, it freaks people out, I guess. You're not used to it. That's what appeals to me, this place. It's just, there's so many problems going on in the world, and come up here and you just get away from it all, which is nice. Okay, so that's good enough for me. I'll show you. So there it is there. So I've broken it all up, added a bit of water to it, and then we're sort of good to go. So I'll just, there's still little bits of clumps. I try to get all those, break them up with my fingers. Okay, so I've emptied that, so that's what it looks like. So I'm just going to pour that coconut core in. That's it. That's all there is to it. So what happens is when you do solid, there's like a crank on the right, and you just turn that like 3 times. I mean, really you should put a bit more coconut core in, but that's all I have, so that'll be enough. Okay, so the top's back on. I'm just going to clean all that out, disinfect it. And on the side here, there's a little fan here. So what happens is there's a vent. You stick a hose on there, and what it does is just blows air in there into the solid section, and it dries out, you know, your poo basically. And then you put a vent. So I've got a vent on the side of my cabin. There it is there, look. This is the vent. So there's like a little tiny fan, like I say. And then what you do is you just plug your hose in, turn the fan on. It doesn't use a lot of energy, maybe a couple watts. And then it just constantly blows air. I can't remember if it sucks air in or blows air in or what. I can't remember the details of it. But anyway, it just dries out all your solid stuff. And that's it. It sort of starts the decomposing, really, in a sense. Okay guys, I got so many jobs to do today, so I'm just going to carry on and finish that off, put it back in, and then get my boots on and go down by the woodshed. There's loads of stuff I need to sort out. I need to sort out my container and put some stuff in there. Okay, I'll see you in a bit.